into full screen. Let's go into full screen. There we go. All right, well, we're restarting it, folks, so we can see it all together. Let's back up and go. Let's go. Let's do it. It literally just went live. Maybe Kaminogi. Okay. Looks good. Wow. Ooh. Oh, that's gorgeous. New high rises. Oh, that's beautiful. No sound? I'll get sound in a second. One moment. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That looks good. The weed pack. Yeah, I'll go ahead and load up the sound over here. It was a little late, so I saw it via the launcher first. So I was refreshing it everywhere. Wow. That looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's check out the actual baseline video over here. So that's actually looking really, really good. Where is it? There we go. And here it is again, folks. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is really beautiful. Well, I guess I have to add that to my list of things I need. Okay, so there's the content creator pack. So that's one thing. And now there's another one that we should theoretically be getting on trolley buses, apparently. According to their schedule, there should be a second one today on trolley buses. Yeah, the content creator packs are great ever. They're so great, so great. Okay, so what do you think of the content creator pack, folks? We'll talk about this while we're waiting for the trolley bus thing. If we do get a trolley bus thing, I'm kind of curious why we haven't gotten that yet. Wow, this looks pretty good. Japanese CIS, we could. That looked pretty good. Where is it? It's not available yet. There we go. Go ahead and put that right there. There we go. That's looking really good. Thank you, Ignis. That's where I was going to check next. Right now, we're going to watch this again. Because, wow, that looks great. Oh, my goodness. That's amazing. Well, imagine this stuff can now be done in relatively base game. This is so good. We're going to thumbs up that because that deserves it. Yes. Absolutely legendary. More on that later, Bernie. We're talking about the new... Wow, that looks really good. That looks really, really good. I think so, Bernie, but get back with me here in a little bit about it. So that's one. And now let's talk about trolley buses. Okay, so here's the main event today, the trolley buses. Let's narrow our focus. Let's check this out. All right. So greetings, fellow city builders, and welcome to another Sunset Harbor Dev Diary. Ever since City Skylines were released, we received hundreds of requests for one specific feature, trolley buses, and to go along with every one of those requests, vivid debates took place within the community whether or not trolley buses are too hard to implement, if the feature is too niche, or if they ever actually even read the suggestions on the forums. Wow, I can sense the salt over there. So, going on... Let us assure you we are indeed constantly listening, and every single idea is considered. Okay, the reason trolley buses have never been added is their technical complexity. Trolley buses are basically trackless trams, electrical buses that draw their power from overhead wires. Unlike trams, they utilize 2 wires and 2 trolley poles to complete the electrical circuit. And like a normal bus, a trolley bus is able to change lanes on the side of the road. As the bus is moving, its poles rotate it to stay attached to the wires. In the game, as well as in reality, the trolley poles are the most tricky part of the whole system. Nice. Nice, very nice. Okay, so the trolley bus system consists of 4 components. Trolley bus depot, trolley bus roads, trolley bus stops, and trolley bus vehicle. Okay, that makes sense. To get started with trolley buses, you place your trolley bus depot. We've already seen this in a trailer. After that, you can place trolley bus roads and create trolley bus lines with roadside stops. Your depot will then send out trolley buses to operate the lines. It is important to remember that the trolley poles must be attached to the wires at all times, so your trolley bus depot and trolley bus lines must be connected by trolley bus roads as well. Nice. Funny. Trolley bus depot sending out new trolley buses, taking passengers over the river. Nice. And it does look like it does follow quite nicely. It looks quite good. Good days, Tupperware. How are you doing? So it's a big tram. Maybe. We don't know what the capacity is right now. We'll find out. That's the easy part. In the second part of this dev diary, we'd like to shed light on what we did to make the trolley buses behave realistically. Unlike other dev entries, this one will be slightly more technical. Wow. That looks pretty good. So getting the wire to run. Okay, that makes sense. They've got to make that happen. They have equations for it. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm kind of a nerd, and I kind of like that they're doing this. You finally have 200K. Woo! You pictured the depot correctly. It's huge. Exactly. So rendering the trolley poles, and it does look like the trolley poles are doing a nice job of being rendered. Wow. That looks really good. So there's... Oh, no, there's math. You don't need to see the math, elves. The math is just for nerds like me that are interested in that. They can't use that to designated roads for trolley buses. Well, maybe. I see, and I don't know how they're going to treat that. I would like to see a conversion tool instead, because a theoretical conversion tool would be great, because then we could sit there and just focus on, hey, this is what's happening. You can place it on this avenue. You can place it here, there, everywhere. I imagine there's going to be a mod coming at some point that enables you to make something a trolley road. But this is pretty darn cool. I like it. So what do we think? What are you more hyped about, the trolley buses or the modern Japan? I'm personally a little bit more hyped for modern Japan, though I think the trolley buses are quite cool. Okay, someone that makes it, but not immediately. Exactly. Not immediately, but at some point. Yeah, conversion tool will be awesome. Yeah, that's what I was really hoping for. I was hoping for just like a one-click, convert this to a trolley road thing, but you know what? I'll take it. Trolley! Yep, trolley bus hype. Modern Japan. Poll, please. Yeah, can we get a poll for modern Japan versus trolley bus? Which one are we more excited about today? Can we get a poll going from one of the moderators? There we go. So almost hyped for the fish, I know, right? But between modern Japan and trolley buses, what are we more hyped for? Can we get a moderator? Nope, I'll do it. I can do it. That's fine, moderators. Let's see here. Let's go to poll. All right. Oh, there we go. We got it. Someone made it. And me, I'm going to vote modern Japan. Because I think that, to me, I feel like I'll enjoy modern Japan more. But trolley buses are still pretty darn good. It legit makes me sad that I don't get hyped anymore. It's okay, Ptolemy. I'll get hyped for the both of us. How's that? Trolley, because what couldn't truly be done with the workshop strut? Well, okay, that's fair, Spectre, but I'm also thinking from the vanilla player's perspective. Because keep in mind, the majority of the city's community is vanilla. Like, that's something that a lot of us ignore. Because we're so deeply invested in the modding community. So keep in mind, I'm also trying to think from the vanilla perspective. There we go. Yes, personally, right? Yeah, personally. And that's why, for me personally, I'm like, well, I mean, modern Japan. Gonna play Devil's Advocate. We already have an Asian-themed content pack. I mean, yeah, but this is far superior to that, I think. But honestly, the trolley buses also look really hyped. Yeah, Pearls from the East. It's a very small thing, but we have it. We got a few uniques from it. So looking through here again. So let's look at the Modern Japan trailer again. Alright, so let's take a deeper look at this. Alright. Trolley buses are fully electric. Okay, so over here, they put a lot of emphasis on this hospital, and you do see the text, so that is a really beautiful building. Is that a hospital or something? Check it out. That's actually quite large. I don't think that's a standard development. Is that... That might be a ploppable. That really might be a ploppable, folks. Check it out. It's big enough. That is interesting, and I like the ramp system on there, and I also like these guys down here. Oh, that's so cool. There's a lot of good potential here. Yeah, Age Magus older theme because houses exactly. All right. And then this, it looks like we've got some new skyscrapers coming in. That'll be good because they're the vanilla skyscrapers. And then these guys are much bigger. So we've got some bigger skyscrapers coming to the vanilla game. That is really cool. Now, something interesting. Take a look at the base of this. That is larger than 4x4. So this is ploppable, I would say. I would say that has to be a ploppable at that point. I could be wrong, but it does look like it's a ploppable down there. Too far for you to read the text. Oh, can you read the text there, Spectre? If you can, then I invite you to pull up the video and take a look. I wonder, Kiggy, I do hope so, because the IT cluster buildings, we only got like, what, 3 skyscrapers in there? Then, yeah, looks like you've got some commercial buildings here, and wow, that looks great. I really like the fact that they're embracing corner buildings more. Little market it looked like. Let me go ahead and just back up a little bit. That's a neat little building. Like, it's such a small detail, but I love it. And then this looks like something else, and that's a station of some sort. Is that a train station? Folks, this might be a train station. Check it out. It says Harado Station, and there's a train line running right behind it. Folks, we might be getting a new train station. Train hype! Look at that. That looks like it could be a new train station. Am I right about this, folks? Check it out. If I just back up a little further, there we go. I think that's a new train station. I think it's a new train station. Oh, that's so hype. I would like to be able to combine residential and commercial. Yeah, that's not something they can do with the game engine, I don't think, at this point. Yeah, that looks really good. Harada Station is a train station from the Humako line in Kagawa, Shizuoka Prefecture, Japan. I can't pronounce any of that. That looks pretty good. University of Skyscrapers and City Skylines? What do you mean? Exactly. Then here's a better look at that larger building. Another look at what looks like the back side of it. And again, that building is new. That one in the background is new. That's old. That's also a new building. So I see 1, 2, 3 new baseline skyscrapers. And maybe 4. I can't tell if this one right here is a new building or not. I can't tell. I want to say it is, but I could easily be wrong. And then this is that big building again, just a different angle. And then this guy, so let's go ahead and go back to this one. This one looks like a really cool, like, forest temple of some sort. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that tower. It's so pretty. Like, that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it is. Oh, that is great. And yeah, so here's a good look at the skyline that you have down there, folks. So it does look like you have 1, 2, 3 new skyscrapers that seem to be in line with where the IT cluster buildings are. So I wonder if they are IT cluster buildings. That would be really, really cool if it were. But even if they're commercial, I'll take it because I think it looks really good. I would imagine it's all built with new assets, but I can see some of the old assets in there too, Morphus. So again, I wouldn't suspect that they tease us with the workshop thing. But here's the other thing I'm hyped about here. Is check it out. That station right there. It goes by so fast, you almost missed it, but check it out. I think we're getting a train station. That is awesome. Harado Station. All right, there we go. It almost like it doesn't say station or something. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, just I think we're getting this station, and it looks like it might be multi-track. So we've got 2 train lines going behind it. I wish we had a different angle on this. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Let me go forward in the trailer, see if we have another angle on it. Nope. Too far. Man, this is a really short little trailer. Really short little trailer. But again, it just shows us so much in such a little time. Alright, we've got all of that. That's all fine. Can't quite tell exactly what these buildings are. But again, that looks like it could definitely be hospital. And then we come on over here. I'm trying to find a better angle on that rail line. Because that's the thing I'm really curious about, is if it's multi-platform. I want to say it is, but again, that to me has it really hyped. So again, that is the Modern Japan pack. I always wonder how people pick out a million details after a trailer has been released, and now I know how. Oh. You've never sat there and gone through a trailer frame by frame? I've always done this for things. I have always done this. It's just only become public recently because I've started streaming. There we go. Did they change the name of a real station? Maybe. It's always possible they have. And let's see here. Yeah, again, oh, that looks beautiful. Kiki, check out your new skyscrapers at night. Kiki, are you hyped for that? Content Creator Pack Modern Japan introduced a unique flair by introducing Japanese architecture with 20 unique ploppable buildings and 6 props from modern Ryuichi Kaminogi, being ornate models ranging from impressive skyscrapers to cozy udon and ramen shops to your city. There you go. There's your confirmation. You're getting your new skyscrapers, Kiggy. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I can't find a... Yeah, there you go. One World Trade Center. Oh, maybe. I mean, no, I don't think that's it. Because, again, this is modern Japan that we're looking at here, Zane. This is modern Japan. Luca, why would I even have that? So let's see here. We've got all of that. I really like that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty darn good. I'm hyped about that. So we've got modern Japan. And we've also got the trolley buses. So over here, again, we're back to the trolley buses. And, again, I'm looking at one road type here. One road type, same road type. It looks like it can bridge. Looks like you've got that. It looks like it might... I only see one type of road here for the trolley buses. That kind of worries me. Because even if we look back at the other trailer, it didn't look like we had another one. Did we? Did we have an additional thing? Hang on. Let's look through this. Coast to Coast. Okay. Let's go ahead and zoom in right here. Where's the trolley bus part? Oh, here we go. Okay, no. So, okay. So it looks like we at least have an avenue, too, for trolley buses. So I see at least an avenue, at least a street. So we have at least a couple options with the trolley buses. So I was right. We did see trolley buses on more than one type of road. Just not in the actual dev diary for it. Oh, yeah, there we go. The announcement trailer showed a 4-laner. Yeah, exactly, Christoph. That's what I just proved. Because I was 99% sure I remember that, but I didn't want to spread misinformation, so I just kind of want to be like, let's double check this, shall we? Have a Chrono Cross? Nope, still don't have it. That is worrying. The announcement trailer showed that we had an avenue. Yeah, we have the avenue and we have the 2-lane road, it looks like. Now, I do wish that we had a few more variants, and I don't see anything else about this, unfortunately. That is interesting. Let me check the... No, there really is nothing else. Huh. Yeah, so... Immediately, I'm really excited that we're getting the trolley buses thing. But, on the other hand, I'm a little concerned that I only see, so far, 2 types of trolley road. I only see 2 types of trolley road. I want a little bit more variance in there, you know? I mean, granted, the workshop will likely bring in version with trees and all that kind of stuff. But... I really was hoping to see a little bit of that in base game. Because, again, I'm thinking of the vanilla player. I'm thinking of those with a zillion mods and assets as is. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should they have more road types for the trolley buses? I'm leaning yes. I think they definitely need more trolley bus roads. But, again, maybe a modder figures out a conversion tool. Because, again, they published the math for us to show us how it's done. So, theoretically, a modder can take that and figure it out. Maybe a 35-minute video in-depth analysis such as Harvard. You just go scene by scene and you can pick up a lot. Yeah, exactly, Spectre. And I'm tempted to start doing that. It's absolutely for $15. Yes. Yep. I would think they would have at least a couple more. Like, I'm not asking for new models. I'm just asking for a new skin. So maybe a version that just has like a grassy median on the avenue, or a version that has bike lanes at the same time on the trolley roads. Like, even stuff like that would be super cool. But again, that's my personal opinion. You want 6 lanes. And they haven't shown us a 6-lane road yet with trolley buses. But given their capacity, I would be shocked if we have a dedicated 6-lane road with trolley buses. Again, that's my personal thing. I want to say that this will stop at the 2- and 4-lane variants. But again, I don't know. Now, another thing I'm curious about, will we have a one-way variant? I want to have a one-way variant. I haven't seen one. But I would love to see one because I think that would be really important to us. $50 for big PLC plus 5 for the pack. Damn, they've reached the usual 20. There you go. CS2, modular road sections, bus lanes, glass, medians, light spears. Right, Ptolemy. I have been saying that for a while, because then you could theoretically take that model and then just supplant or superimpose the trolley line on top of it, or the trolley bus lines on top of it, and you'd be able to just go anywhere with it. And you just say, this is now a trolley road. And again, I think that's something that would be really great, Ptolemy, but again, it's just not something that we have in the current engine. Then you have every road you'd ever need because you can customize all roads. Exactly, but figuring out the baseline code for that would be the biggest thing. But again, it would save a lot of people heartache in the long run. So it's really kind of like a cost-benefit analysis. And I want to say there's more benefit, but again, I don't know the back-end game dev costs. I'm not a game dev. I do not claim to be. But again, this is just my opinion based on what we're seeing. Yeah, exactly why CS needs one. Okay, gotta do stuff before CS, so gotta go. See y'all later this afternoon. See you at Dawn Lane. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you come by for this trailer watch and analysis. So, Any other thoughts from people about this? Any other thoughts that you care to share with the class, so to speak? Make it known now. There we go. I want to see tram plus trolley roads from mods. That would be a little excessive. I can't imagine that would be a good thing. Though I am shocked to see that the buses can't use the tram roads. Because it's the same concept. You have the electrical lines up there. But yeah, I'm really curious why they aren't able to go natively on tram roads, if it's theoretically the same technology. So I'm a little curious about that, but not enough to make a fuss over. Yeah, it is the same electric lines. I'm talking about in-game. I don't know about in the game engine. I don't know exactly how they're going to work all that out. They look pretty much straight up from the SimCity formula. Maybe. Let's see here. As a qualified game dev, it wouldn't be that hard, honestly. Okay, well, there you go. Want to see tram plus trolley roads from mods? I think we'd have that. I like turtles. Bye, ever. Make sure to add the veg to the... Good advice as usual from Dawn Lane. Says Motion and CIM2 had a modular design. Trams, trolley buses, the track wires were applied on top of the network. Right, and it seems like, again, it seems so obvious to be able to do that. But, again, we don't... Again, like, we're sitting here on the outside looking in. I don't know what their baseline code looks like because, again, the way game code works is sometimes things are put together in a way where you can't easily add a new feature without breaking another. Because, like, a famous example I think of is something simple like bag slots in World of Warcraft. You had 16 for years and years, and it took them 15 years after people requesting bigger bag spaces to be able to figure out how to undo the spaghetti code underneath to allow for 4 extra bag slots. Like, it took 15 years to do that. Now, they were able to sit there and give you 36, 38 slot bags, but in order to upgrade the base game bag, they had to sit there and rework the baseline code. And that's how some game dev works, and that might be why we haven't seen something like that in Skylines yet, just being able to sit there and supplant the tram line or the trolley bus wires on top of a normal road. But again, that's just my brain thinking. That's based on other game dev experience that I've seen. Things like that. Sometimes you just need a new engine for reasons like the WoW bag. Yeah, exactly. Now, granted, telling me they managed to work past it in that instance, but not all the cases are able to be worked out. Like, keep in mind, like, that took them 15 years. 15 years is some of the brightest game devs that are alive right now. Some of the smartest people coding and working on it. It took them 15 years. So, like, sometimes it's like, you gotta sit there and make the new engine, you'd think, but I don't know. Let you fix a whole load of stuff while you're at. Exactly. But again, a new engine, it has so many costs. And you would know that, Ptolemy, since you do have game dev experience. A new engine does cost. A new engine does cost. You can't just, like, pluck one out of thin air. It costs. Whether you build it or build into a new one from scratch or whether you want to integrate to a new one, it's just all very complex. All right, so I think that's going to wrap up this. Isn't Minecraft still partially spaghetti code? No, Minecraft has gotten rid of most of its spaghetti code, actually. Sure, it's expensive, but it's worth it. But I'm not the one paying for it. I'm the one demanding it. Yeah, exactly. Imagine using the money from 5 years of DLC and game sales to buy a new engine. Well, there you go. All right, so on that note, we've got about 2.5 hours before the pre-Cities in a Snap discussion, which will feature myself and a few other City streamers talking on stream live about the new DLC. That'll last for a while. And then, of course, Cities in a Snap in 3.5 hours over on the official Cities in a Snap channel again. Both of those events are over on the official Cities in a Snap channel. If we can get a Cities in a Snap command rolling in chat, that would be great. How did you get to that page? Paradox Plaza. There we go. Thank you so much for posting that. All right, so thank you so much, everyone. Hope everyone has a beautiful and perfect day. And, of course, have a great day. We're not going to go on a raid right now because I want you all to just go explore the category or maybe, just say hi to someone that you haven't seen before. And, again, I hope to see everyone at Cities in a Snap later. Go to the pre-snap discussion if you can. And until next time, this is KazJim signing out. See ya!